let's talk about these texts. They're pretty weird, right? Let's talk about them with two perspectives. One is more personal and one is more objective. I don't share anything personal on here, obviously, but I am actually a writer, and my specialty is YA, young adult. A lot of what I do is rewriting sort of like bad dialogue written by older people trying to sound young. And I can tell you right now, if I had gotten those texts as a script and somebody had asked me, hey, is this realistic sounding dialogue between two 20-year-olds? I would have said no, and also you need to never write anything ever again because you are just that bad at it. Now, there are a few words and phrases that really stick out to me, and one of them is my love. That is just, nobody says that.
The other one is, quote, to be honest, I had hoped to keep this secret till I died of old age. That is also very, very weird. That one really reads like bad AI or some kind of fan fiction. And again, let me just remind you, I am just going off of gut instinct on this, okay? I can't tell you if this is real or not. I can just tell you what doesn't sound right. Another thing that sticks out are these anachronistic terms, like calling his dad old man. Like, I can't imagine a person under 50 saying that. That's like 70s sitcom stuff. Young people do not say that. Another thing is when he says vehicle instead of car. And it's weird because he does say car once, but then he says vehicle the rest of the time. And then the other one that's very strange is when he says, I think they already swept that spot. That is not regular language. You know who uses language like that? Law enforcement. That's cop talk.
And then my general overview of it is there are no abbreviations and there's no like internet slang or just regular text speak, right? Like millennials and Gen Z, we grew up texting. That is our primary form of communication. Like, you know, the whole like trope, like, oh, we don't know how to talk on the phone anymore. Well, it's true because we text. And when you grow up texting, you achieve this kind of fluidity in the language. It feels very natural. It sounds very natural because it is very natural to us. And this whole thing is so formal and stilted. And I think that's what really sticks out. There's barely any LOLs, LMAO, FR for real, like where is all that? I really want to highlight the discrepancy between these texts and what was written on the casings, because if I was going to do some professional criminal profiling, which by the way, I am not a professional, I would say there is absolutely no way that the same person wrote those two things. I was going to give a psychological profile of the person that wrote on those casings. I would say that this is a person that views everything through the